Hey everybody, welcome back to our Breathwork series 2.0. Today we're going to be talking about the abdominal wall and its relationship to the core and how to connect to it a little bit more deeply. So to begin, we'll talk a little bit about anatomy and how the core is related to this space. So the core is made up of 4 muscles that should work in a coordinated effort together in order to maintain our central stability so that our bigger muscles can pull and leverage and move on top of that. If that deeper anchor is not stable, it can create other dysfunction like pain, pressure, leaking, or anything else. So our core is made up of 4 muscles, including the respiratory diaphragm that lives and sits in the rib cage, our main muscle of breathing. At the bottom, we have the pelvic floor that has 5 major functions and never really does get a rest. Then around the middle, which is what we're going to talk about more today, is the abdominal wall, and the transverse abdominis more specifically, and the deepest abdominal wall. And in the back we have multifidus, these small spinal stabilizers that we'll talk about in our next breathwork series. In the abdominal wall we have 3 layers. So the most superficial layer, the one on the outside, is our rectus abdominis. That's our six-pack curly muscle that we all tend to sort of associate with our core. That isn't actually a deep core stabilizing muscle, it's more of a big mover. And so if we go even a layer deeper, we have the external obliques and the internal obliques. And again, those are still big movers. If we go to the deepest layer, the transverse abdominis, it attaches to the ribs at the back, or the ribs all the way around, the spine at the back, and the pelvis at the bottom. It wraps around the middle like a corset, and the fibers run horizontally or transversely. And so these are the muscles that we're going to be connecting to during this series.